What's going on, everybody? This is B. Scott.
G.O.D., you talking to a god right now.
And the third wheel. And this is the first 4 downs. Let's get it.
The only thing that I wanted to ask you guys was about Luck and the ankle issue, but not as much about Luck. They're saying that with his ankle issue, that he's having a hard time doing like the deep step drops. So if he was to play, would they start running more and more out of the shotgun?
They already run out of. They run almost 90%.
I know they run.
Shotgun.
I know they run most, but the only reason I was wondering about that is because I was looking. Yes. Oh, well, I was looking at I was actually looking at Marlon Mack numbers from last year, because he actually, if you look at his numbers, they were pretty good.
Yes, Marlon Mack is a beast, man.
Yes,
he came in late.
He's 185 carries, 900 plus yards, 4.7 a carry. 9 touchdowns?
Mack is right there. I'm pretty sure they got Mack at like 9, right?
They got
10.
They got him in the 4th round.
Okay. So they got him after. Round. They got him drafting after guys
right around where Aaron Jones is going.
So the only thing I have with Mack is injury too. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of those guys are falling in drafts. It's injury concerns. He had an ankle last year, I'm pretty sure, and he missed a lot. Like, he missed the first 8 weeks or 6 weeks. He started 10 games. He missed the first 6 weeks of the season to injury.
Well, no, I was just wondering, do you think that Andrew Luck, if the ankle does give him problems, just the lack of mobility kind of rubs off on Max
I would say with Andrew Luck is
because starting running out of the shotgun isn't the same as starting when your quarterback's under center.
Well, see, here's the thing with Andrew Luck, right? So I think Indianapolis, knowing Andrew Luck's history, they built that offensive line to protect him. It was like one of the best lines in the league last year. Like I said, they ran 88% pretty much under shotgun already. And then they add a lot of wide receivers, Paris Campbell, Devin Funches, a lot of possession guys that could really go out there and get it. You know what I mean? And then a whole full season of Mack. And then they got Nyheim Hines too to come in for third downs if they choose to do so. So that's dump off passes there as well. But you think about Aaron Rodgers last year. He played with a strained calf all last year, the whole season.
It's not a strained calf with Luck though. It's a specific, he has an extra bone in his ankle. And what it does is it messes, I guess, with the cartilage because it's technically not supposed to be there. And that's what it is. You don't always need surgery for it, but that's the type of thing that gets inflamed. Continually.
Roethlisberger also played with Liz Frank for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he takes the wrong shot on it and hurts it, worsens it, it might be a problem. But are you saying it like, will it affect his play or will it affect his draft?
If it affects his mobility enough, I think it could affect basically the overall team, but more Marlon Mack's numbers. And I mean, his passing numbers as well, because he's pretty much high ranked, which I have him sliding down if this foot starts giving him problems.
I don't think it affects Marlon Mack's numbers at all. They got a capable backup quarterback. Came from New England, Jacoby Brissett. You know what I mean? Yep. So, which he was doing fine before Luck came back. I think that offense in total will be fine. I got them a lot going to the Super Bowl this year.
Well,
it's hard though because New England is always right there. You know what I mean? Kansas City is so firepowered, but they have the worst schedule pretty much in the league. It realistically can hurt them. Are you going to fade them though in drafts?
I don't know about fade him. I was just definitely going to have to pay attention like week 3 preseason.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, this is my thing. He's already been ruled out for the preseason altogether. Luck has been ruled out for all of preseason.
Hey,
so
I think he probably won't play preseason for the rest of his life.
Well, he doesn't need to. No. It has nothing to do with just not missing preseason. Yeah. My thing is obviously there's a serious concern with all the question marks around this injury that even from the GM to the head coach to the owner, they've all struggled with finding an answer for the injuries. Now, more recently we've come out with it, but originally it started with supposedly a calf strain. Then it was to the ankle. Then it was affected a high ankle. You know, there's so many question marks around it. Who knows how serious it is, honestly. So if Luck has to miss a game or 2 games, that definitely affects his draft stock overall. You at that point now have to draft 2 quarterbacks no matter what. Not everybody does. Taking possessions out of the shotgun, you already know Andrew Luck at 90%, like you said. Every weapon is healthy at the moment that he has. Even at the running back position with Marlon Mack, who he lacked in the beginning of the season last year, His offensive line, ridiculous. His defense that he has on the field, it's young, it's fast. They added They added Rock Ya-Sin
and Justin Houston
and Justin Houston from Kansas City. So they add those two guys on top of Darius Leonard, man, beast middle linebacker.
Malik Hooker up back there.
Yeah, so the injury concern is definitely concerning for Andrew Luck. I would probably drop him down maybe a spot or two in your ranks, but no further than that. Ultimately, he's still a go for a ridiculous season, MVP caliber. So,
with me, Andrew Luck, I can't fade him. And here's why. You think about taking a quarterback probably in the 4th or 5th round. You're going to take Andrew Luck there. Well, guess what? You can still get Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson. Later in round 10 to 12, I mean, I would still take the chance on Luck because his upside is just ridiculous. You know what I mean? He has a chance to be the number 1 quarterback next year. So I would still take it.
Well, yeah, nobody doubts the band's talent. Yeah. Nobody doubts the skill.
But just the backups that you can take for your fantasy team, I would still take a chance on Luck.